I've seen so many anime and movies, I know that it's like a guy that's focusing his head like this and launching a laser out of his head. I know I've seen that shit before, but I cannot think of it. I thought it was pacifista, but no, that was out of the mouth. You know, I thought that was the special beam cannon from Piccolo from DBZ, but that was out of the hand. He just charges it like this. I know I've seen another attack like that, so if I'm not crazy, let me know. I should probably go check to see if anyone responded to that. I mean, probably not. I mean, it was at the end of the video and everything. I'm sure people have more stuff to worry about than my ignorance. Okay, apparently not. Holy crap, that's like the bulk of the comments. How many comments were 746? Really? Wow. So many. The fuck? Oh god. What the hell is happening? Is this a break in the space-time continuum? Mom, grab my gun! And the Cheetos! In this corner, we have the silent and calculating Fire Nation assassin extraordinaire, Sparky Boom Man. And in this corner, he was kind of a big deal in Dragon Ball, though not really. And in Dragon Ball Z, he was a little bit more than a traveling hermit. And not the cool kind, Tien Shinhan. Yes, and it will finally be answered. The question that all of my fans apparently want to know about because a bunch of people commented it in the last Bleach video. Now, we have Tien Shinhan here, a Z fighter, a descendant of one of the kind of ambiguous three-eyed people that were never really explained but were mentioned in the Tien Shinhan, the Dragon Ball Z data books, whatever they're called. Or will it be Combustion Man, aka Sparky Boom Man, who he's wildly known as in the fandom? You know, it's kind of funny. Even if he was given a name, like if one of the directors of the series, or if like in a data book they give him a name, he's still going to be referred to as Sparky Boom Man. But yeah, the guy from Avatar Season 3 who was kind of supposed to be leading up to be like a major villain, although turned out to be kind of, you know, disposed of rather quickly in terms of the series. I think he only showed up in like 3 episodes. But yeah, the epic final battle between the two. No holds bar. 3 eyes, but only 1 victor. Who will it be? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be Tien. I mean, he can freaking fly, for God's sakes. And he can do that. I mean, like I said, Combustion Man's set up like really awesome. Like, Zuko comes to him, he's like, I need the Avatar killed. You know, this is freaking Zuko we're talking about here. He needs the Avatar dead. The one man in the entire Fire Nation that he goes to, that he's like sure they can get this job done, is freaking Combustion Man. Gives him the note, you go do it, and he turns about to be as threatening as, I don't know, a duck. Because, hey, if you take a pebble and you throw it at a duck, the duck will probably swim away. You take a pebble, you throw it at Combustion Man, he could possibly kill himself. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. You know, Tien, solar flare, boom, you know, he's basically blinded. Or, I mean, Combustion Man's never been seen actually just regular firebending. I think he was firebending once when he like shredded that note or burned up that note. But, yeah, even if he could regularly firebend, you know, Ki blast, boom, super speed, boom, yeah. So you might be wondering, why am I making a video about it if it's so obviously Tien being the victor? Well, because I looked back on all the fights Tien's had, and, you know, I think this has kind of been addressed in the DBZ Abridged series, along with the other major protagonists of the Dragon Ball arc that kind of got the shaft in DBZ and beyond. But even in Dragon Ball, when he was originally introduced, Tien didn't really get anything. I remember watching Dragon Ball as a little kid on Toonami. I loved it when Tien showed up. I thought he was a really cool character. I couldn't wait to find out what the whole deal with his eye is, or, hey, random cut in the video because I messed up and I can't just repeat what I said because the damn slideshow's running and you'll obviously see the difference. But, yeah, so also, aside from the third eye thing, I also was interested in him just because of the powers he demonstrated. Like, the first time he really fought seriously was against Goku in the 22nd Martial Arts Tournament, and that's when he first started off, like, the multi-form technique, actually, not the after image where illusions, actually taking your body and cloning yourself. That was really cool to me. And, you know, but even in Dragon Ball, he kind of got the shaft. You know, he fought Goku to a draw, which I think is the closest thing he ever got to a major victory. And then, you know, everything else in that arc was him trying very in vain to defeat King Piccolo. That went nowhere. You know, Chaozu died. He had a little bit of a rage moment over that. But then after Dragon Ball was over, yeah, we got nothing. I think he defeated Yamcha, like, once. I think that's all we got. But hey, if the starting point for your career as an anime character is that you defeated Yamcha, yeah, you got, like, it's like if you start an RPG and you're, like, level 1 and a character gives you, like, oh, this is the Great Holy Blade. Oh, awesome. I mean, everybody else that, you know, did this quest in this RPG at level 1 would have received this Holy Blade, but it's all you, buddy. You know, it's just like, yeah, you defeated Yamcha, so is everybody else, you know, that little kid in the crowd could probably defeat Yamcha. So, yeah, just for the sake that giving a Tien a victory, I'm going to give it to him. I mean, granted, Combustion Man never really got a victory anyway, but, I mean, you know, at least, hey, Combustion Man was only in, like, 1 season of freaking Avatar. We had Tien, who was in the majority of the freaking series, kind of in the background, and he never did anything. I found it especially hilarious is whenever, this is, like, after the time skips, like, during the Frieza saga, and then there was a time skip, then the Cell saga, then there was a time skip, then there was the Buu saga, Tien would always be shown just training out in the wilderness with Chaozu, and it's like, what's the point? What's the point, Tien? I mean, I think the most, like, disappointing moment was when he was training during the Buu saga, and then, like, everybody on the world is killed by Buu except for Tien and, like, you know, like, Gohan and Piccolo and everybody, and Tien shows up to the battlefield ready to take down Majin Buu, and he looks all cool with the clothing he's wearing, but I'm just like, oh god, Tien, just, please, just go hide in a cave. This is not gonna end well. And sure enough, Buu, not even all of Buu, half of Majin Buu, kicks him in the back, and he goes down like a sack of puppies. You know, it's like, Tien, I'm so sorry, man. You deserve a victory. So, at least we can agree on that. Tien could defeat Combustion Man. I know a bunch of you are going to respond to this by stating he could not defeat Combustion Man, but he could. Just please. He could. He Kamehameha in the face. And yes, he can do that. He can actually do Kamehameha. It's been done before. Or that thing that he did against Nappa. Or that thing, the only attack that he actually has that shoots out of his third eye. Popular misconception. The Tri-Beam does not shoot out of his third eye. The Tri-Beam shoots out of the palms on his hands. The only attack he uses is his Mystery Ray, which shoots out of his eyes. So, yeah, I think I wouldn't use that thing more often, but, guess not. Anyway, Tien, this is from maybe one of your fans, if you actually did anything adamant throughout the entire series you were in, but nonetheless, you were pretty cool, bro. You too. You were pretty cool too. You deserve better, but yeah, that was kind of your major weakness. And also, he has to kind of charge his attacks too. He can't just like boom, boom, like the Ki Blast. He has to like... Okay, we're good. You know, and it takes time to charge, and just, yeah, they're I mean, pretty deadly if he gets hit by him, but, you know, it's just not how it's gonna go. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this, kind of Tekking Showdown quickie. Tekking signing out.